Hello there guys, what is up? My name is Possum and welcome to Crawl to Division 1 Episode 3. In the last episode, if you missed it, we ended up winning Division 10, getting the title, getting that cup, not just getting promoted. And this is the first game in Division 9. Obviously not a very nice team to face on the first game. I was hoping to get off to a really good start in the new division, but then I end up facing Informed Dos Santos, Ramos, Isco, Benzema. Absolute beast of a team. Courtois in goal. I hate playing Courtois. He plays shit for me whenever I use him, but oh my god, whenever I play against him, he saves absolutely everything. So yeah, that was the team that I ended up playing in the first game. It only took 5 minutes before the first goal came in, and this was definitely the first game of the day, because I was just playing awful. Got caught completely off guard. Great little chip over to Benzema. I mean, if I was paying attention, I would have tracked the run, but I totally fucking forgot, because I was just like, I was still half asleep. I'd just woken up, and a great little finish past the keeper. Definitely deserved to be punished there, but that definitely sort of put me on red alert, and I definitely made sure to try and sort of bounce back from it the best I could. Said it before and I'll say it again, going a goal down with this team, it's hard to come back from, because really the way you should really sort of play with this team is sort of sit back, try and protect your goal, and then if you can, get a, almost sort of play for the draw and then just hope you might be able to pinch a win. So obviously going a goal down sucks balls. That there I didn't think was a foul personally. I felt it was just sort of a bit of a shoulder barge tussle, but no, red card. Ref decides, you know what, I'm fabulous, I've got a card that matches my shirt, there you go, you can have it, fuck off the pitch. I think that's bollocks, because if you watch the slow-mo replay, Samuel and Pedro, just a bit of a tussle, they're both shoulder to shoulder there. Pedro's got his arm right up in Samuel's face. To be fair, I think that's more of a foul than me just sort of shoving him a bit. Absolute bollocks. So not only am I a goal down after 5 minutes, but after 20 minutes I'm down to 10 men, and this really isn't looking like a very positive game at all. Free kick in a very dangerous position, but fortunately he kicks it straight at the wall. Due to Samuel being gone from the team, I replace him with the other Argentinian Inter Milan player, and that is Cambiasso. I slot him back in the centre-back position. Great pass. And just slips it across. 26 minutes, I'm 2-0 down already, and I just, oh my god. It's just not going too well at the start of this division. At the 30-minute mark, I prove that I don't need all 11 men to play some nice football. Totti playing it into the centre for Cassano, just dropping it back to create a bit of space, pull people wide, Skirtle into Januzaj, Fletcher absolutely splitting the defence, Tony just taking a touch and drilling it straight past Courtois. Fantastic finish with the left foot. And you know, Tony rarely hits a ball that well, to be fair. He's normally the build-up play guy, the sort of, he holds it up while Pell runs on, but today he was able to just take that touch and smash it straight past the keeper, making it 2-1. There was hope yet. I mean, it still wasn't looking very likely. I mean, I was getting dominated most of the play in the midfield up to this point anyway. That was sort of my first real attack on goal, and I'm glad I took it, because it sort of gave me a glimpse of hope that I might be able to get something from this game. However, right before half-time, I did have a chance to do some real damage. Tony and Pell with the 1-2. Tony just not quite quick enough to sort of give him the space he needs. He does get a good shot off in the end, but Courtois able to get across to it. That I was a bit annoyed that I didn't manage to take that chance. It would have made the second half very different indeed. Corner comes in, gets defended. Now this goal I thought was really quite unfair. Firstly, how I didn't win that header, God knows, because I was standing right in front of him. I don't see how he was able to out-jump me. Secondly, that pass, I was clicking A to contain and then ended up making a pass. And here, how does Vidic, of all people, bounce off Isco? There is no way in a million years Vidic would go to tackle Isco and just bounce off him. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Vidic's strength is something like 86 or something, and Isco's is about 30. But there, just bounce. Doesn't even like... Oh... I really felt a bit cheated by that goal, and I'm not going to lie, the game ends at 3-1. The second half was one of the most boring games of football I've ever played. I just kept trying to push and get goals, but I could never get that final product to give me a chance on goal, and I completely locked them down in midfield, but like I say, I wasn't able to get anything back from it, and the game ended 3-1. And we ended up losing the first game of the Division 9, which was really quite frustrating. However, the only way is up. After that crushing defeat against a 4-1-2-1-2 BBVA team, I end up going up against a 4-1-2-1-2 BPL team, and I'm not going to lie, I absolutely hate 4-1-2-1-2 BPL teams. I think they're really quite boring. I don't get why people play with them. I've tried them. I don't like them, especially when they put people like Benteke up front that just win the game for them. didn't really want to play this team. I was hoping for something a little bit easier. But regardless, that's what I got drawn and that's what I had to play. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, kind folk, Division 9 at the start was very boring, and especially in this game, not a single thing happened until the 86th minute where he tackled me, turned around, I managed to tackle him back, and Tony just managed to get his toe in front and poke it past Vorm into the bottom corner, making it 1-0 very late on in the game. All I had to do was hold out for the last 5 minutes, and I was able to bag myself 3 points. But then there was another goal. Fortunately, however, that was a goal that went in my favour yet again, and this is a great example of some of the team play you can do with a team that doesn't necessarily have a lot of pace. Just look at this passing. Totti, Pell, across to Tony, Tony back to Totti, who just chips it over the top of Vorm. Fantastic little goal in the 90th minute, just before the extra time was added, and ended the game 2-0 and bagged myself 2 points in Division 9, which I was super chuffed about, because that means I'm finally propelling myself forward in this division. So going straight into Game 3, I end up going up against this 3-5-2 team, Serie A. Caceres, Chiellini, Ogbonna at the back, fairly typical and sweaty. Up front you had a Barbo and Muriel. Just, oh my god, don't even get me started on those two as a pair. Yeah, I really wasn't looking forward to this one at all. You'll have heard me say it during the first game, and you will have seen it in action in that second game. You have to play for the draw with this team because it's just too slow. Defend, and try and take your chances when you get them. I did have a few this game, but I actually managed to get a lucky break in the 83rd minute here as I chip it over to Casano, who plays it into Pell, and he just volleys it, well, half volleys it, past the keeper in the 83rd minute to give me the 1-0 victory and the 1-0 win, and that's another 3 points. So in the first 3 games, we have managed to get 6 points, which I'm fairly pleased with, and my opponent ends up rage quitting really late in the game. I don't know why he didn't just stay. I mean, he's nacked his match bonus a bit. I mean, match bonus isn't really the biggest of deals, but for the sake of like playing for another minute, he could have even got an equaliser in that time. You never know. But I was very fortunate for that, and he backed out, and I ended up getting the 3 points. So, like I say, 6 points in 3 games, not bad at all. That's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a like. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next episode of Crawl to Division 1. Goodbye, guys.